Hello, and welcome back to another Trailmakers video. Now, today, sorry, I had to make sure my mouse sensitivity was good. But, today, I want to make this was a recommendation, or an idea, and I want to make a cargo plane that can drop a tank. Now, there's two things that I want to add to it, and one, I want to make the tank be able to, like, parachute down. Like, it'll, like, automatically open up and, like, parachute down, like float down instead of just like smash into the ground. And then I also want to make it RC controllable, so I can just fly in the plane and just have the plane stay level, and I can control the um, tank on the ground. And then I also want to have like the parachute like detach off like after a certain altitude, or like I'd probably be a sensor, set a sensor on it that would automatically do that. That'd make it like better instead of it doesn't give it more leeway to mess up. But I'm not sure I'm gonna make the parachute. I think I'm gonna just put like a couple of these like in a, no, obviously I'm not gonna, this isn't final, but I'm going to put something like that and it'll fold up into like a smaller area. I think that'll be enough drag to keep it from just falling down. But now the plane. I am really bad at making large planes. Like really bad at it. So like I think I actually made one with you guys. Yeah, this thing. This thing looks terrible. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely it's not good. And also, I want to try to use no gyros for control surfaces, but I do want to, yeah. I'm gonna have to use gyros to keep it like level. I feel like because it's not gonna be able to stay nice and level. Now, do I want to make myself a cockpit, or do I just want to like make one of these a cockpit? I guess I could have it like on top, and then have like the tank like underneath it, and then it opens up the bottom, and then drops it. I don't know. I think we should probably start with the tank though, because it'd probably be a lot easier. Now the tank is obviously gonna have to use tank tracks. I definitely don't think we're gonna be using the column track. Right, yeah. I think we're gonna use the links. Or the links? Yeah, links. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that though. That's really big. Like I might as well just use that. It's actually bigger than that. So I could probably just do, now do I want it to be probably like that way? I think it would look the coolest. Yeah. And I think we can actually match that angle. Because I know sometimes Flashbulb likes to make their angles not actually in the game. So it makes it a lot harder to match them, but I believe this one is just, yes. It's a little, see, they don't make it perfect, but it's like the best you can get. So we're just gonna go with that. That actually leaves a lot of clearance. What if we do that, put it, that, I think we're just gonna keep it like that. And we'll, actually, but I think I might want a little more volume to be in this thing. Leave it with more space. Because if we keep it up, then it won't have as much space to put all the RC stuff that we need. There we go. Now I did kind of plan ahead though, so like I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't know how much that's gonna change. It's probably gonna change a lot, if I already guess. Now, like I said, this is not all gonna be final, so if it looks bad now, it'll most likely change. Or it probably won't, actually. I almost want to have this stick out some more. Like that. I mean, sticking out some back here, so... Actually, let's scoot it up. Another one. Yeah, I think I like that. Then we just... can replace that with that. Or actually we should... Now I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty complex, so I'm gonna try to just go ahead and save stuff while I'm at it. Save complexity. Wait, we're also gonna need an engine in this. We're also gonna need a thingy. This is gonna be the front. We're gonna have to change this to reverse. I love how you can just do that. It leaves with so much more like oh wait, we can use this and just replace that with the thingy. I completely just went off topic, but I love how Flashbulb did that. It leaves with so much more with like leeway with like, or not leeway, but like a lot more, I don't know, a lot more customization, I guess. I don't know. How does this sit right now? A little back heavy. But we also need an engine. It'll probably just be, not gonna lie though, I hate the Bulldog engine, but it might. Or do I want to use a Triton? Let me just put that on there, and then I'll put this on there just to see how fast it is with just... Okay, that's actually really fast. Like, not gonna lie. What would it be like with a Triton? Oh, it's so quiet. I think I just made a drift tank. Why do I like this so much? This is actually so chill. It's so quiet too. Why do I like this so much? Okay, I gotta get back to building. I don't know, do I... I feel like we'll go with the Triton engine because I think it's just like a lot faster. I feel like we're gonna need a lot more speed. I guess we can probably just put it like there, and it'll kind of give it like a futuristic kind of vibe with that front kind of thing. Kind of like that, not gonna lie. Maybe I feel like if I use a wedge, it's gonna look funky. Yeah. I think we'll go with a rounded bit. Perfect. So what we're gonna need is I like to just go ahead and get all of my controls already going. So we're gonna need receivers. So we're gonna need forward, reverse, left, right, shoot. And do we want a turret? Yeah, let's go put a turret on that too. So forward, reverse, left, right, turret, and shoot. I think that's all I need. Just 4. I say just 4, but that's probably gonna change. If I already guess. Knowing me, it is probably gonna change. Oh yeah, camera block. I need to have that in there too. Camera block can go right here. Camera receiver can probably just go on the back here. And act like the main one. Like, we don't technically need that one, but Or actually, do I just want to have like... Let's have one of these just be out here instead of the camera lock one. I like how I'm swapping these around even though I really don't need to. They're not connected to anything. But just so if it were to get shot off, I can at least like... We'll just make that like the turret one. So it'll be like not a necessity. But where am I even gonna put the turret then? Because these are right there. I guess I could delete that. Somehow that keeps everything connected. Not gonna complain. But I think we're gonna take that, rotate like that, put it in there like that, so we can connect it. Connect the bottom ones with this. And that also covers that thingy. And then I guess we can probably scoot that more in the middle then. And then those could probably just flip like that. And that becomes like a disconnected, which you can just move it back there. And then our thingy though, our turret. Now the only thing that kind of sucks though is that it can't be a aiming servo. Because aiming servos just work. So I guess I could, am I? Okay, now. But then that, like, that's not gonna be connected. I wonder if we do. I think I got it, I think I got it, I think I got it. Where you flip those to the out. You flip these like that, we flip that like that. Scoot this forward, scoot that back down. Beautiful. Wow, I'm so smart. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really... Okay, I know this is completely random, but if you didn't check out the last video, I would highly recommend it. I know it's coming from me, the person that made it, aka the person that's needing the views and the subscribers, but genuinely, I think it's probably like one of the best things. That looks terrible. That also looks terrible. There we go. That looks better. But it's probably like one of the best, like, I know it's War Thunder, the third one in a row, but I really enjoyed that video. So yeah, I'm definitely glad that I decided to keep it where it's at, like the size-wise. Or like the clearance. But I decided to scoot it down. What would happen if I tried to scoot it up? I scooted it down for some reason. I thought I scooted it up. Gosh, that looks funky. Now it's like weird. Weird. So weird. Like me. I have to scoot that down. That there. Yeah, but then that's in the way. Doesn't look good. They gotta match that though. And look, it just ends up touching the ground anyways. I think we're gonna have our butt scratching. No matter what. Yeah, okay. And it's fine anyways, it still moves good. Okay, so after that, we're gonna need our turret. What are we gonna have as our weaponry? Now I wanna make it like a tank. So like a tank cannon. But that's really big. Like if we just had that like there. Look, I think I guessed that like perfectly. I feel like making small tank turrets just look terrible. Yeah, like that looks not good at all. I wonder if I just... Oh, this thing also gonna make it super top heavy. I wish I could drive it. I mean, I guess I could, but it's gonna make it even more top heavy. Also, it makes it super tall, too. I almost wish I could just make it one high. Not that, like that. I bet I could probably do that. Do that. And then we could do that and that. That looks better. I love these little small tank fans. It's beautiful. We're gonna put that on a small delay. Okay. I think we have our tank. Or little tank. Or little baby tank. Now all we gotta do is we just gotta hook everything up. So this will be our turret rotation because we don't technically need that. What? Okay, we're gonna have to pick channels later. This one, getting to those other ones are gonna be difficult. We're just gonna skip that one out of the way. There we go. Okay, so this one, we're gonna have it be our forward and reverse. This one's gonna be our left and right. This one's gonna be our camera. And this one's gonna be our shoot. There we go. Now I can scoot those back. So we're gonna set the frequencies. We can do that when we get there. But I think I like this little guy. It's so adorable. It's so tiny. I wish I could just drive this without having to have... Why did this come out so good, though? I did not expect this to come out this look good, though. How long have we just spent? We spent 18 minutes just making this thing. Like, exactly 18 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna save this just in case. You never know. And then, I guess we're gonna try to make our hole. So... Do I want to have the bottom open up? Or do I want to have, like, the back open up? I feel like just having it just dropping out would be better. Where are we gonna put the parachute at? I think I know where. I need to make the parachute with it. Because if I don't, then I might forget. I think we're just gonna put it like that. So basically it'll be just the tank. And we have pipes going into that like that. And then I don't think I'll be able to put as many as I was wanting to. But I also need to have them be able to fold down. Oh, wait, that'll allow me to do it better, I think. No. I'll just have them all fold into each other. How much does this thing weigh? 100 kilograms. Why isn't... So there's a transition from miles per hour and kilometers, but there's no kg to pounds. Just out of curiosity. 107 kg, 2 pounds. 235 pounds? 235.9 pounds. This thing's a chunker. Actually, that's less than a car, right? Hold on. Back to Google. Oh yeah, that's like a lot less than a car. 2.15 tons. We ain't that chunker. So this is actually pretty light for a vehicle. Okay. So, wood... I hate using Google in my videos, but I was genuinely curious. If I do that... Make sure the green is... there. And then we have... this... there. Jeez, that thing's big. We need a NOR gate, don't we? We'll put the NOR gate in this, I feel like. That might cause problems later, but we'll find that when we get there. That's what I've been looking for. That and that. That's not 90 degrees. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh wait, but don't we want it to be... We want it to automatically turn off. So I think... So if we have... If we have a NOR gate on the tank. So if we have a NOR gate going on the tank that goes into this one, that will turn it off. And it'll be like this. But and then if we have one on the plane that turns off the one on the tank, it'll fold it in. Whenever it detaches from that, and it'll turn on the tank and then go into that. There's probably a way easier way to do this. But we're doing it my way. Okay. But I just need to see if this is like actually gonna be enough. I have a feeling it's not gonna be enough to like carry it down to a safe. A safe thing. We also need to put a sensor on this thing. Oh boy. Okay. To detach that. Okay, anyways, we'll get there. We'll do that when we get there. I'm also gonna like paint this thing just so if I need to take it out, I can easily too. That's not what I wanted. If we do that, we select that, have that, go into that. So now it should stay out. Yeah, there we go. But if I just take this and we just go wee, 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 wee. That felt way too hard. What if we can bring that over and have that go like that instead? That looks really bad, but trust. Which is a better way I can make this look, but I don't really know what it is. So yeah, okay, let's go wee, 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 wee. Okay. That's still falling so fast. How much do I need? Like, this is a lot. It'd be nice if I could just, like... What if I... And yes, I know there is a parachute mod. But that's, like, the lazy way of doing this, I feel like. And then that means we can delete those. And then we can just have this. Because whatever we detach doesn't really matter. So if we just have it like this, where it connects to the middle. It'll be a lot easier. Then we can just have... Take that and copy it and rotate it. Put it like that. And whenever it folds in, doesn't mind. Whenever it folds in. Whenever it folds in. Whenever it folds in, it's like the exact same width. Like, literally the exact same width as the thing. And then whenever it folds out, it makes very big thing. Like, very big parachute thing. Yeah, perfect. Then if we just make it go wee, 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 yeah. Oh, wee, wee. It should. Whoa. You know, there's probably a lot easier way to do this. That's called gimbal jets. And they always fade. I don't know if you guys, if you've ever played Trail Makers a day in your life, you probably know what gimbals are. But all they do is literally always face up. Or down, but like, they're always trying to make you go up. Yeah. If I can just find them. Yeah, right here. Gimbal jet. So I could just slap a couple of these on there. This is probably way too much because these things actually have a lot of thrust. It may not look like it, but they have a lot of thrust, trust me. But no, we don't want that to go in there. So honestly, we just don't want that. We don't need that there anymore. So then I would just, yeah, carry it way far out. And luckily there's something called history. Here we go. I generally think like 1 would be fine. Like, not even kidding. That's how powerful these things are. I think 1 would be completely fine. We could easily make it like a little parachute thing. It's a little parachute pod. No, I just not realized, why did I just put these there and just not just bring it back? Wait, that's like perfect. Yo, wait. Oh, I'm a genius. But, and then we need it to have like a sensor thing though. I'm worried though, is this gonna be like... I mean, it's not that bad. So this sensor thing would go into those. And then we'll have a distance of like 5. It'll detach those. So yeah, and that just goes somewhere. But make it go wee and wee. Okay, I gotta stop this. Whee! Okay. Now the only thing that sucks. That was like beautiful. But except it like damaged it. I wish it just wasn't so violent. Is there like a... I mean, I guess I could... So whenever it's swinging, how does it swing? Does it swing like... Okay, that's... I don't know what I was expecting there. I need to see, does it spin? Does it like... Does it go from like... Okay, so it's like that. So if I could fit one of these like that, then that should be good, right? So I do that and make a nice little parachute pop. Still keep a nice... Obviously not perfect, but... Or could I just... No, I can't do that, because if I did that, then I might... Then this could turn those off, too. Right? No, that would turn them... Yeah, that would turn them off. Yeah, so it just kind of does whatever it wants. But then if I... Wait, right? That's what I want, right? These are on by default, so that would turn them off, so yeah. So that would turn them on. Yeah, okay, perfect. Now, obviously. Wait, so that means that I would need 2 NOR gates, because one needs to... I don't know, we'll get there, we'll find out when we get there. Beautiful! I love that, that's so adorable. Why did I say adorable? That's not the right word. And that just goes and just leaves. But that means I would need 2 NOR gates, because I would need 1 NOR gate on here that goes into one NOR gate, and the other NOR gate goes into the thingy, and yeah. Right? Because that turns them off. Whenever it's detached. No. Wait. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so if we have this go into those. These are off and these are now on. Or this is now on. If we plug this into that, that means that these are on. Wait, so it's not outputting. So that means that these are on. So I feel like if I just take these and I off by default, now this turns them on, and that turns it on. So whenever we turn that off, it... Okay, yeah, so that's what we want. So now it's on, yeah. Oh, I just need to watch that one more time. The nice slow descent. Look at it! Boop! I love how, like, it looks like it's super rough, just like hitting the ground. But and it's like does no damage. Okay, I think we have our little guy. Yeah, I like it. And it keeps it, it's super small too. It's not like massive. Now, I was gonna say that like, oh, we could just replace these with like power tail fins and stuff. But then it would also affect it during flight. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. Now, it looks super big, but that's really how big it is. This is just the parachute part of it. Okay, so now we need to build the thingy. But where are we going to have it detach? So, I think what we're gonna have it do is I think we're gonna have it open from the bottom. So it just drops. And then it'll fold back in. So we need to make the doors. And then we can just have the detachment points on the side, I guess. We'll have it be like, if I can find it. Attachable block. It won't go like that. We'll have it. Be like this. You know, the only thing that I'm worried about with Trial Makers is like What happens when there's so many blocks that you just cannot find them all? Like, I get there's a search feature and everything, but does anybody like really memorize all of the seats? Or like all of the blocks? Like, just imagine like searching up block and you just get like 100 different options, so you have to remember the exact size of it. I don't know how that's gonna work. But we'll see when they get there. Or maybe Trailmakers will be dead by the time that gets there. It means currently it's not like the most difficult thing to do. I mean, with the new UI and everything, it makes it a lot easier. But you never know. Okay, a little ranting there, but so how big is the door's gonna have to be 2 pieces. I just know it's gonna have to be. Not because of it needs to be, just because I want it to be. Now, I know I could just have it be like that, and that would be exactly how big I need it. Obviously, it won't be this piece, but I would only need to go there, but knowing Trailmakers, it needs to be at least one more big. So that would leave me with that, but then this middle piece needs to be, they can't be connected. So we need to basically build the same piece, just with a smaller thing. So I could just do that, and then I can do that. And now if this does become too complex, which I kind of doubt it will, I have the complexity mod, which I actually used on the printing press video, because like, who could have guessed? But I can now just flip this around. But so I don't have to really worry about complexity, but I would still like to keep this like vanilla if I can. Actually, let's see. Can I actually even? So this piece here puts it exactly at complexity. So this is like 350, I think. So it's like it's quite a bit. I feel like. Hold on, let me just. No, I can't because this isn't connected. Yeah, it's like about. I think it's 350. I think is what it is. That complexity check. I just wanted it because some of the things aren't like exactly complex enough to show it, so you just have to make it show it. So I hate this about the thing is you can't even. Okay, I think a block's like hitbox should be determined on where you can select it. So you see how this has a hitbox out there, right? If I try to select it there, it says there's nothing there until I drag over there. So like, why is this counted as a thing? It shouldn't be. It should just be a thingy. It's like, it doesn't. For example, if I pull out the Bulldog engine, you see those little things that clearly go out of it? It literally just covers them up. Like, you can even put a shield over it and you can see it just clips straight through it. It doesn't make sense. That's the only complaint I have with Flashbulb. Why? Why? Like, I get it's important to show what side it is, but it doesn't have to have a hitbox. Okay, enough of ranting. I'm going to just use that. Yeah. So that's gonna be our door size. Which I feel like is pretty big, but it should be fine. Now, do I want to have it like... I think if we just have it like this, it'll be fine. Because it's not connected to anything, so... And the roof, I don't think has any connection points on... Yeah, so... That should be fine. And I think our seat will literally just be like... right here, like right on top of it. Or maybe actually, we put it like, no, we can't put it behind it because of the thingy. So we probably put it like a little bit in front. Yeah. Okay. And this is all disconnected, but I'm really bad at building around things, FYI. So if I just do something like this, will that work on all sides? Yeah, okay, that works. Now, so if I just replace this all, instead of having all those individual parts, I could have it be just one of those. I think we're just gonna start having it being just the door size. And then I can bring it up and then over. And then to connect it, I can just have this in there. So that gives it a connection point. And then if we copy that down, though, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Because we also need to fit the thing. This would have to be scooted up. We also are gonna need like connection points for the wings and everything. So I think if we do something like that, and then we can have the thing needs to be there, then it would open up. Down there. Is there a way I could make this like, if I did that, it would bring it there? I mean, that would work. So it would just be a little funky, right? Because if it went 90 degrees, it would turn it up to there and it would, I think they would open up enough. So let me just, that side's not connected. So if I just, and neither's that, but I can just do that. That connects it. And then if I, can I just like turn on mirror mode and it will copy it over? No. It's not symmetric anyway, so I can't even turn it off if I wanted to. If I can just do that, and then try to grab only that, and then also all the rest of that, and grab that. Then I can just copy it over. Perfect. And then if I spawn it in, I press A. Okay, so it's gonna have to be this one. Needs to be flip-flopped. Wait, that's because I'm pressing A. I want it to be D. Because D is just easier. It also needs to be set to 90 degrees. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, so it would give enough space for it to open. And it would be... Now, obviously, this looks like really goofy. But I mean, it works, right? I don't know. Now, what if I were to put something here, like in the way? Would it just clip through it, or will it freak out? It's not freaking out. So that's a sign. But I still don't like... Okay, I think actually I have an idea. We're gonna take these. We're gonna delete it. And then we're gonna take those. We're gonna take this, might as well. And we're just going to scoot it in. Never mind. Why can't I scoot it in? Because it's in the wrong spot. so I can't scoot it in. If I scoot that in, and then I can scoot this in. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the door, and I'm gonna see if I can get it looking good and working. Then I'll see you in a second. Okay, so that didn't take as long as I expected it to, but I basically just scooted in, put those there and put them up there. And then it works. It's not the best, but I mean, it works. And it looks like this, which, I mean, it's not the best, but we'll see how it turns out. But I am going to... Wait, why don't I just put it... It's like that's connected to it, but I can just put it in there. I'm gonna try to finish like the hole and everything, like make the nose, however that's gonna end up turning out. No clue how that's gonna go. Same with the tail, no clue how that's gonna go. But I'm gonna try to make that too, and then we're gonna make the wings. This is gonna be a very funky plane, but it's gonna work. Fingers crossed. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, put on the final touches, but we'll see how this looks. I think it'll look better than what it first did. Because I tried it a different way and it did not look good whatsoever. But... okay, it definitely does not look good, but I mean, it's a cargo plane with a tank inside that's gonna be able to be drivable, but... Alright, now the only problem is that connects there, so I'm just gonna quite literally just scoot this out. And then if I just I should just be able to delete those. And then put a good old piston that we can just have it retract inward. And so then we don't have to worry about it whatsoever. And then we just set this to start in position 0. Then we won't want any controls in it, so we'll have to get rid of those in a second. Now that they're connected. It'll actually be kind of funny though. We do need to scoot this in though, just so it connects to the pistons. Perfect. Oh, there goes that. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that, but that means I can go whee and attach to the nose. If I really wanted to for some reason. But we're not gonna do that, so we're just gonna keep that. Not, I think. But it's gonna detect the myself, right? Yeah. So I wonder, I could probably just tell it to go shorter and it'd be fine. Like it's at 3 or not. It's a 5, but I'm gonna set it to 2. How close is 1? Okay, 1 it does not attach, which is good. Which that means I should be able to. Oh, wrong way. Should be able to go deep. I should. Yeah. Okay, I need to get a NOR gate on here so it stops doing all that weird stuff. And I know I didn't make the tail and everything, but I was gonna check in with you guys. Just so it wasn't like I basically just said bye and the entire thing was done. So NOR gate goes into NOR gate. So now I shouldn't be doing all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, now if we press nope. No, wrong one. We press D. Why is the nose coming in farther whenever I do that? That doesn't make sense. The nose gets pulled in farther. Oh, it's because it's attached to there, so it's trying to bring it in there, but it doesn't work because it's not there. Yes, that makes sense now. Okay, let me grab the nose. Just gonna grab the pistons too, but it's fine. And then I can grab the thingies too, because I wanted to have them up there in the first place. And I can quietly just scoot them out one, that's fine. Wait, no, now it's actually fine if we keep them back in there. Because then they'll attach there and they should be fine. Okay. Yeah, now we're good. See, now it'll do that and it'll drop the payload. It looks so weird. Just goes wee. It looks like it kind of looks like a little cyborg, you know, like the little legs, like the Bombay doors are kind of like the legs, and like the front is like the head, and just. Okay. So the thing that is nice though is I should be able to use this big area though as like logic stuff too, which will be good. But now I'm gonna build the tail, which is probably gonna be super difficult, but we'll see how it goes when we get there. See you in a second. Okay, so I've finished the tail back there, and right now I'm just working on trying to shift the weight down a little bit to the more of the middle for the wings, but now the tail's gonna look a little funky. But I mean, it's a super wide thing and super tall thing that's going to go into, but I think it actually doesn't look that bad. The top view is a little funky, but it's really not that bad, I feel like. For at least what it is, I feel like it's not that bad. And then we also got our things that we can open up. And get a little dance. But now I'm gonna try to make the wings, and I also realized while making a tail, the thrust is gonna be insane on this thing. So, kinda worried about it. But we'll figure it out, I guess. I don't know. But I'll see you when we have that. Or I'll try to build one wing and then I'll talk to you guys. Okay, let's see. Let me do this. See you in a sec. Okay, I know it's a little soon, but I just saw that we just now hit the complexity thing. So I think we'll be fine on the complexity. Which is kind of surprising to me, not gonna lie. But, and yes, I do know that I forgot to put elevators on here, but I'm actually gonna see if I can maybe get it to also be in this. So I'm actually gonna swap these two with flap wings. And these are gonna be our elevators, and then this is gonna be our airline. I actually think I'm gonna do that. I'm actually like basically done. This actually wasn't that hard. Which I feel like it's in line. So if I just copy this over, should be good. But oh wait, vertical drag. I guess we could just put like nothing crazy, just like a little bit to hopefully make it better flying. Oh, we'll just oh, it's because I shot. Oh, okay. Also, I think I'm actually gonna put my logic back here just because of the sensor. I don't want to really mess anything with that, so. But the thrust is gonna be a problem. Because this thing weighs, actually doesn't weigh that much. Good old conversion time. Let's see here. So 690. No. 690 kg to pounds. That is there a ton? US ton. Okay, it's not quite a ton, but what is it? What's a stone? A metric ton? Imperial ton? Okay. Yeah, 1,521 pounds. That's quite a bit. I think there's also some points in there too, but I wonder if I could maybe put some text like over here, something that tells you how much that is. Because I don't know. Oh, okay, anyways, let's get the thrust. Now, what provides the most thrust? I know it's the rocket thruster. But I feel like that's gonna be almost too fast. Oh, I just can't think. Where am I going? Okay, I feel like... Could I? Should I? I mean, that's proof that I can. But should I? You mean I can? I'm just gonna completely shatter the looks of this thing by putting it back here. I mean, I'm saying the thing looks good right now, but... But maybe this will at least get us to be able to go and get into the sky. I forgot that we also need to set these to be. This is gonna be so. I can't just flip it. So A. I mean, no, it's fine. I can just B. That's A. That's D. No toggle. What's angle's only 5. Wait, was it 5 or 0.5? Okay, yeah, 5. Okay, that should be good. And then this just needs to be angle 5. And this oh, I can just do that, and that's fine. turn off the toggle, and then this one, the top one needs to be, wait, that's not right, D, okay. Wait, is that like the exact same as this one then? D, wait, no, never mind. Okay, so this one, we'll just have it be, so I think that needs to be W, this needs to be S. Right, so W brings it up, which would push us up. No, because some weirdo decided that they need to be flip-flopped. Which I feel like it's how everybody's used to. Has it always had that sound? I guess I don't really play Trailmaker with the sound, but that sounds so good. The boom, boom. Why am I drifting? That could mean only one thing. We probably don't have enough vertical stabilizer stuff. I'm not even sure if I'll have enough speed to go off this way. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna need some. Okay, wait, let me just try this way again. Jeez, okay, I was definitely wrong about this being too much thrust. Okay, let's start pitching up. This thing just sinks. Straight up sinks. Okay, so I think if we just... maybe we just take this out. We can fit that there. Now I get that this all has terrible aerodynamics, but it's really like hard to make a good looking wing and also have good aero. Now some people may say aero before looks, but it's debatable. I'm also just gonna delete this too because I need to be able to do stuff too. Two's a pretty good word. Like two, it's just two. That's all it is, just two. Straight up two. I feel like we just need two of those right there. And then we also need another two. Maybe down here too. And no, because that's uneven because there's two up there and then two up there. Or two down there. But there's two pieces up here. And there's only one down there. So there needs to be two up there and then also needs to have two down there. So we can't have two down here too. Unless we want to make it uneven. And it'll also be uneven on that side too. Oh wait, I could probably maybe put something there too. No, that won't really do much either. I guess I can go ahead and place the... make the other wing too. And see how that goes. So now we have two wings. Two thrusters on the wings. And now we just need to see if this works too. That did not work at all. Okay. I think we might need more thrust too. Or not more thrust, more wing too. Okay, I can't say two anymore. I've said two too many times. But seriously, who made so many different meanings for two? I mean, it's not like two's a bad word. It's just two. That's all it is, literally just two. Okay, I gotta actually start talking normally now. Instead of saying two times. Like saying two too many times is crazy. Okay, I actually gotta stop. I wanna make myself going crazy. Going crazy? Oh yeah, I love going too crazy. Going crazy over two. Are you going crazy too? Okay. I think I'm tired, but I don't feel tired. I'm acting tired, but I'm recording this pretty late. I feel like, for recording. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Yeah, it says that we need a bigger tail. It's saying it's not good enough. So what if I put 2 tail fins? I'm kidding. Okay, that looks a lot worse now, but we'll see if it works better. Whoa. That's not working. Okay, I should also probably... Okay, I don't know. Let's just try to get... Okay. Let's see, what does the forces have to say about this? Okay, so it only says that that's bad, which I feel like isn't that bad, but all of our thrust is in the same level, so yeah. That should be good. This is our wings. Fine. I think we low-key just need more thrust. There's so much thrust going into this thing. Wait, does it really weigh that much? Like, I feel like 1,500 pounds is not that much. For, like, a plane. Like, wait, hold on. I'm curious now. How much did our other one weigh? Our other plane that we made? A lot. This thing weighed a lot. And what did it require for me to get this thing going? There's no way it was just that. What? It's just the aerodynamics, isn't it? There's no way. I guess I have more wings on this too. Oh wait, I thought I had maybe... Yeah, I snuck some in there too. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have 2 repeating in my head all night long. I'm not even doing it on purpose anymore. Okay. So I think we low-key just need more wings. But this already has so many wings. What if I just, like, scoot that down, okay? And then we basically just go around it. And we just copy it down. I've officially gone insane. Boom. I just said to go around it. I didn't say to select that. I didn't want to select it. I just want to go around it. But I also said not to select that. Because I didn't say it, but I didn't want it. So I should be able to copy it down now. Except that I can't really. Okay, if I just do that, and I can take these off, and then... Like, this thing weighs less than the other one, but it's still, like... saying it's... needs, like, more thrust, apparently? I guess more wings, I guess is what it wants, but... I guess also all we're doing is just adding more things to give bad aero to. So now I've got a bunch of wings. Oh, oopsies. This is so hard. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this thing to fly, and then I'll see you in a second. This is not gonna go well, I can't tell. Okay, this is the most successful run yet, but yeah, we're going down. So yeah, we're. I think we just need better controls. I think that's really what we need. But I think the main assist came from a weird thing, yeah, right there. So I feel like our roll's good. I think our pitch is just lacking. So I think what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna do that. And so what all I did is added a couple of these small propellers there, like all along there. But then I also added some of these space touches there that just get smashed in between, and somehow it works. Don't ask me how, but it just, I figured it was gonna glitch out and everything, but it did not at all. I guess I could probably also just, no, okay, it's not that easy. Yeah, no. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, better controls. I'm just going to, I think it's like 5 or something. Not before, I don't know. But whatever it is, we should have enough room for it. Okay, we can put that there, we can put that there. And then that's 30 angle. So I mean, it's like a lot, but... Oh, it's flying! Well, flying's a little bit of an overstatement, but... It's in the air and it's not falling out. I think it's kind of funny though, is you can hear propellers, you can hear the space thrusters, and you can hear the jets. I don't even know what they're called. What are they called? Big thruster. Okay, I'm not gonna try to land this thing at all. This thing's just not gonna do it. I just know it. Whee! Boom! Okay. It was able to fly and land back. Not, I wouldn't say safely, but safely. Okay, so... Now... Okay, I'm gonna get all the logic hooked up. And I'll see you then, I guess. We're at 1 hour and 40 right now. I don't... Okay. Yeah, I'll just see you when I have that done, I guess. Okay, so I got all of my controls just to fly the plane hooked up into AND gates. So now they don't go boom, or not boom. So now whenever I would to turn off the NOR gate that they're hooked into, it won't work. And I kind of regret hooking them into that NOR gate. I'm gonna make a different NOR gate. That's not gonna have them go into that one. Just in case. Because I don't want. You know, I think that's funny. Those if my tail gets shot off, all of my controls also get shot off, which I think is just kind of funny. Okay, so now I need to basically make everything again, but no, actually no, it shouldn't be that bad because I just have to get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so like this one would just be whatever and whatever I feel like. So this one's gonna be 0. So this one's gonna be W and S. This one's gonna be A and D. Channel 1. I love how it starts on 0. And it low-key makes me mad, not even gonna lie. And then this one's gonna be we'll just make it Q and E for the thingy bob thing. Thingy. This thing. Which I need to make it infinite, and speed needs to go down because for some reason these things are incredibly fast. Then we also want to hold position. And then this one's gonna be shoot, which will be channel 3. And then this one is going to be channel 4. And then this one we'll do shift. Shift's going to be the drop. To drop the payload. And then now I should just be able to cram all these things together. Oh wait, but I need these to... I actually need these to go to an AND gate, don't I? Or to go through one. Because I don't want them to work while I have those on. So yeah, never mind, I'm gonna just have to clear all these. Clear. So this one is going to need 2 AND gates. This one's gonna need 2 AND gates. This one's gonna need 2 AND gates. This is gonna need 1. This is gonna need 1. Perfect. Okay. I guess I'll do this now. But I'm gonna make you guys stick around for this one. Unless you just skip ahead of the video, which you could do if you technically wanted to. Or you can sit here and keep me company. I don't really care, not gonna lie. But I think I low-key might just finish this, make sure it works, and then I'll make like a small video just having fun with it. How does that sound? I don't know what you said, but well, I'm just gonna say you said yes, because I don't want to be here very much longer. This is too much logic for 10 o'clock at night. I don't like thinking at night. So W, S, output negative. This is gonna be A. No, this one's gonna be D, positive. This is gonna be A, negative. This is going to be E, positive. This is going to be Q, negative. This one's going to be click. And this one's gonna be positive. This one's going to be shift positive. Yay. Toggle that. Okay. I think we're done now, actually. But we actually, never mind, we need a NOR gate on top of all this stuff. NOR gate. That then goes into AND gate, 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 and there we go. Then this NOR gate is going to need to go into that NOR gate. So now they don't work. And then we're gonna need to hook these AND gates into it. Sorry, I had a brain fart and I forgot what I was doing. Boom, boom. Okay. That works. But now I need to shove it all in there, which shouldn't be that hard. Let me just take these connectors off and hope that they don't lose their thingies. I feel like sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Kind of depends on how they're feeling. They definitely just hold it, but I probably just don't really think about it all that much. You know, the thing that's funny though is that there's a problem in this. I'm gonna have to dig through this and find it. Honestly, if that happens, this video's coming out tomorrow. And if this video... Well, actually, I already know it's gonna come out tomorrow no matter what, because this is way too late for me to edit. Or actually, I probably will just edit. I'll just turn on YouTube or something. What did I just grab? Where did that come from? Oh. Right there. Wait, what was I doing with you? See, this is proof that I'm like tired right now, dude. This one just goes down there. Where did the other one go though? I thought I had two. At this point, I don't care at this point. Oh wait, is it? Wait. Is that it? That's it. Yeah, okay. We're good, never mind. This is way too much. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go. Okay, now if we do that, it's all nice and hidden. And then I shouldn't be able to... I kind of forgot E is going to do that, but after I press... Okay, so shift shouldn't do anything either. But if I press... Okay. I think we're gonna make like an arm thing that's gonna basically turn off this so it controls what we're gonna call the arming, which is going to turn off that, which actually we should probably make the E. Where's the E? I need to find the E. E? No, you're not E. Oh wait, I saw it. I think it's the one that's behind this one, I think. Yeah, it's this. Scavenger hunt. Found it! We're gonna make this toggle. And then we're also gonna need like stabilizers, I feel like, for whenever we press E or control. That will level this thing out and not allow it to go anywhere. So I feel like that should be good. Do you think that won't let me go anywhere? Turn those all down, strength 100. I think so. Whenever I press control, so this will go into that. So this is currently turning them off. And then whenever I press control, which will be toggle, it will turn those on. Okay. So that's good. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work here, bud. Don't you know? Why can't you go in there? Oh, it's because I put a stinking thingy there for some reason. Oh, I know why. It's because I was making a frame thing and then I never deleted it. There we go. Now you shouldn't be able to go in there because I made it a full block. This is what happens when I get tired. I'm not even tired though. I'm tired of Trailmakers, I'll tell you that. But I must do what I must do. The thing that's nice though is with me recording or me editing, it's really not that much to edit. It's really just like simple junk. What am I even doing though? What am I gonna do with this? Like I can't make room with it. For it. I just need to fit this thing. Like that can go there, I guess. Does it work there though? I know what I can do. I can grab that and I can scoot that over and then I can take these, take that and scoot it in. I did it. But I have a feeling it's not gonna work. It's just gonna like float or just gonna like slowly sink down to the ground. Whoa, that did not work. This is like the time that I would just be like shutting off like my stuff and just watching YouTube until I decide to go to bed. Okay, so if I press control, you know, I forgot control, so it needs to continue on the thrusters. It can't just stop in place. See, I told you, I'm like not sleep deprived. I'm not tired. Like I said, I'm not tired at all. I'm just genuinely just like, but wait, somebody. You're seeing a different side of me right now. Oh yeah, these. Okay, so there goes all that. But and then there's also those. So I just need to have, I guess I could just do an AND gate that it goes into. That this goes into that, which then outputs a negative and just flips it. Which then goes into those. Why is this so complicated? It's literally just like nothing. Like it's not even like hard logic. It's just like kind of forgot about that. Let me out. Oh, that works. Never mind, it doesn't work. Bye. Yoink. Okay, this section doesn't need to go into that one. Or no, this doesn't want, we don't want that to go into all the thrusters. We want you to go into the other NOR gate that activates all of the radio stuff, which is this one, I think. Yes. Wait, why does that go into that? Oh, I forgot about that one. Uh-oh. That's fine. Yay, it remembered it. I forgot about that. This one. I knew I was missing one of them. I just didn't know where it went. Found it. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, this one needs to go into that AND gate, and then that, and then this needs to go into those. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. On that, and that, and that. Perfect. No! Why are you on? I probably forgot to take it off of the other one, didn't I? Yep. Like how they all turn on for a second and they don't. Oh, changed mine. Okay, so if I just level out real quick and I press control. I shouldn't be diving down though because the gyro stabilizer should be going now. Right? Did I turn them up? Yeah. Because they're on toggle. It's probably because they're on toggle, isn't it? It's just doing wonky stuff in it. In it, mate. I know I just don't want the tingish. Oh my gosh. How long is this video? Or not like for you guys. Oh boy. Mister, you should not be going. Who could have guessed? Okay. Now to press E. Not E control. Okay, as expected. Okay, so it needs to like... What if I put like a trim on it? That like... Put it at just like a little bit to where it would stay up. So it that... So that... So this one, this AND gate. I'm actually just gonna delete it because I don't know why. Why did I do that? Oh, how did I know? I gotta just find that. Just go into that. It's not that hard. But this one we're gonna have it go into quite literally everything that can go up. So like that, and that. So that's all my control surfaces. And then that we'll just put it like half for now. That should be good for now. And we'll see how that does. Make sure it doesn't go now. Yeah, so that controls it. Okay. I'm kind of worried how this video's gonna turn out because like how like not sad I'm getting, but like okay, so the trim is working, just not working, if you know what I mean. What? And then took it back off again. Dude, how did it go straight to it? I think it was a sign. It wants me to be here. I guess we're here now. Trim needs to be more though. We'll just go full trim. I don't even know if that's the right word for it, but we're going with it. Wee! Wee! Ow! Wee! Okay. Okay. And then control. Oh, it's one of them's going the wrong way. The elevators and everything are going the wrong way. Everything's going the wrong way. Use negatives top. What if I just change it to a negative? Is it just gonna work better? Drop it in the comments below. Is it gonna work better or not? I don't know. Okay, why is pitching down just like not working? Okay. So you can see that it's working better because all the elevator ones are working, but all the other ones I don't think are. Wait, no. We're just gonna crash into the water, but that's fine. Yeah, Loki, what's coming in clutch right now is the inability of me to be able to go to sleep. Okay, so is there like a different camera I can use? There we go. Okay, so that one's going up, that one's going down though. Up, 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 up. What about that one over there? I want different camera. Oh, that one's good. Okay, so most of them are going good, except for that one over there, which is going down, which kind of bothers me. But then why is the one over there going the wrong way? Like, why is it down? Like, why is it slanted to the side? You know what I mean? It's like whenever I press control, it tilts to this side, which doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't. Is it because, so that one going down, it should. Okay, no, that is why. It's because of the one that's over there. So I have a feeling if I just got rid of it, it probably would fly straighter. So am I literally going to need another AND gate just for that one? This is just my OCD kicking in. Like, I feel like normally I would be able to just, like, say, nope, it's fine, I don't need it. It can just be the other one that doesn't. But the other me is like, no, you better put that thing on control, dude. You're not gonna be able to live without it. Okay, so I press control. Oh yeah, now we're flying straight. Except we are dropping, though, so it's kind of bad, not gonna lie. I think, yeah, we're definitely dropping altitude. So we are gonna crash eventually, but it's not. It's good, it's just not good enough. No, I don't want to work there. I want to work at the base and ground. I'm like gonna finish recording this, and I'm literally just going to edit this in the morning because I don't want to do it now. But anyways, what if I added like more control surfaces that are like more violent, like right there? Now it's just looking like a big cluster of crap. What if I just like scooted it down? Like did that. But no, because I'm guessing that's probably gonna give double control, yeah. So if I'm gonna have to just place it manually. It's fine, I can just do that then. So that should work like that. I just have to make sure I get rid of the controls with that. And then, look at me, I remember to do that. And then I can do that, and that. Okay, that should be good, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of nice if once I get a good autopilot, it'll be nice because I don't have to actually like play the game. I can just sit there and watch it fly. I can watch it. I like to just gain a bunch of altitude at first. Okay, and then I can just do that and just see. Okay, so it's definitely not working at all. I wonder if maybe, what if this is being like too violent? Like what if the angle's too big? So like, let's just go to 45 and we'll just see. Does it do it better or does it do worse? Ouch. Ow. Thanks. That's just what I wanted. Okay. Why am I so drifty though? Like seriously. Like, why is it so like wee? Okay, so if we do that. Okay, so it's that. I got like a feel in my head. Got it. So now I can just have like be like, okay, I feel like this is worse. I have a feeling that 15 might be too much, so we're gonna go 20. So that's 10 degrees less than default. The only thing that sucks though is I have to get the same altitude for it to feel the same. I'm sorry, my mic. So if I just need it not that way. I need to hit one of those things that sends me up for some reason. Trialmakers physics, that's the reason. There we go. Okay, and then I can just press control. And we'll just see, does this feel better or worse? I'm gonna go with worse. Yeah, this feels worse. Okay, I'm going to try to get this going, and I'll see you then, I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I did a little something. Now, I kind of wish I didn't have to, but I literally could not figure out how to. Now, all I did though was just slap a couple gimbal jet thrusters in it. So it actually gains a little bit, just slowly. You can see right there, and the thing is 757, just 760, 770, and it's like not, it stayed like that for a while. So I'm trusting it that's gonna stay. But now I guess we just try to figure out if, oh wait, I kind of forgot, we're gonna have to open it. I thought I put it on toggle. Did I not? I just need to figure out to see if it'll work. But I really thought I put it on toggle. Where'd the E one go? E is up here somewhere. E is right there. I did put it on toggle. Do it not work? I wonder if I just like have this Nori gate, which is also into all the gimbal jets. I only had to put 8, so I mean, or no, 9. Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. If I just put those ones into those, I think that should be fine. It does really help though if you hit one of those and it sends you straight up. Now we can go vertical and still gain altitude, which is nice. But if I just do that, okay, opened it the wrong way. Let me real quick switch that around. I mean, I get that it's fine and everything, but I really just want it to be. Wait, so I thought this one was going into it. Okay. Oh, that one is the negative one. Wait, so then why is the gimbal jets working? I have no clue. But, okay. I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. So we just go vertical, get some good altitude. Do that, and actually gains a couple hundred before, like, going down. So now it's correct, and then if I think it's shift, right? No. E? No. Wait, what was it to detach it? Wait, I not said a thing to detach it? I didn't. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the positive one into these ones. Okay, I'm actually just gonna go and move these. These are gonna go up here. And then we're gonna take that 1x2, delete it, and I'm just gonna put that in there. Just so I can see my altitude. My attitude. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna put the thingies on here. Okay, we're gonna put a delay of like 1 second, not 1.1. There we go, that should be good. Oh, nope, it already touched. Okay, wait, actually that might actually be fine, not gonna lie. Except it might act a little finicky in there, but we'll find out. Is it gonna just drop? Wait. It did. I hooked it up into the wrong ones. I hooked it up to the parachute. I hooked it up to the pair of shoes. Not that one, that one. Wait, what? Yeah, right there. Okay. We don't want you to go there. We want you to go to there. No, wait, so did I give those? So I gave those. Silly me. Okay, well, I'm really like. Okay, I really think that this should be the last bit. I'm going like straight up vertical. Okay, so it opens it and it just dropped it. Wait, where did the thingy go? Oh wait, I forgot. It's gonna just drop instantly. I need... What if I just put, like, these ones on a delay? Or what if I put it into an altitude sensor? No. Wait, yeah, that should work, right? Yeah, if I put it into an altitude sensor and put it into, this normal sensor and it goes into an AND gate, it has to be, like, below something. I guess I can do that. If I just need to, I just gotta sift through here, try to find a block that I can, this one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, pick a tiger by his toe. If I find it in a video, I found that one, and that one's now dead. Whoa, now it's got a little... Oh, but I also need to find a thingy, though. Uh-oh, I need to just delete that one. Uh-oh. That one, click that one go by, then this one, go there. Okay, let me grab that, let me go, and then we can go, bam, and then I can just go through here. The sensor no longer will go through there. The sensor will go into... I didn't want no NOR gate. No, you don't go into nothing now. Now that I figured out what I did. This one needs to be an AND gate. You goofy goober. There we go. That's better. Oh, so this one goes into that one, this one goes into... Not that one. Goes into that one. And then if both of those are activated, which altitude sensor needs to be, altitude will say 300. It's trigger below that. Relative to waves, yeah. And then this AND gate needs to go into the pair of shoes. Okay, that should be good. I think now it shouldn't just instantly just die, but it should be fine. So hit that, yeah. Ah. Whoa, what's going on now? See, I don't know why this thing likes to drift so much, but it does. So you didn't decide to hit that now, and just go right here. Okay, we're just gonna gain a bunch of altitude. It has to be at least above 300 though. So let's do that, and then we need to level it out. Right. There we go. Let me just do that. Try to get above. 3 hundo again though. Try to get a little bit above it. And then if we just press that, then I should be able to press shift. It's not working. Right, it was shift, right? Shift ain't working. Wait, I didn't set the frequencies, did I? I don't think I set the frequencies on the stuff, did I? Okay, so the frequency on, so yeah, so this one's going into that, so it's channel 1 player. This one is the turret rotation, so it is 3. And then if it wasn't for this Linux track, it would be so much easier. Or whatever. And then we need Wuggy Duggy. That's a Triton, so this one just stays that. I just have to switch it to player. And then now I just need to, if it wasn't for it being in the center of my thing. Okay, I lucky think I'm gonna have to just like select this and just scoot it over. Okay, so that's going to the camera drone, so this is 5, or no, 4. And then I'm gonna have to move the other one, aren't I? Yeah, okay. I think I accidentally selected something to go into something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Oh, that was in the wrong thing. Okay, now I just need to select this one. And tell it to move out the way. And that one goes to that one, which is that, which is, I think is 3. It's the only one left, so yeah. Okay, now it should work. And like I said, we're gonna play with this probably tomorrow. Or my tomorrow. Your, well, I don't even know. You're the same day. Same day delivery. Mine is not gonna do that. It's just gonna be unedited, just small. Me messing with it. Okay. Control. Drop it. Shift. Shift. Okay, so it's not in toggle, so that needs to be fixed. It's very far away. I think we're actually gonna land safely. No, not safely. That was not safely at all. Okay, I need to change the one that is camera block. Channel 4 was the camera block, right? Yeah. Wait, it is on toggle. It's on toggle. Okay, let me find the camera block then. Let me see if I can just change the camera block to be on toggle. Angle forever. Field of view, distance. We do not need to be that far though. It's just like super far. Okay. Let's see. Will that work? Also, I don't need that camera anymore. Hate that camera. Racing's just the one to go. What's your camera that you always go into in Trail Makers? Mine's racing. I'm always in racing. And I don't know why. I just think it's like a good distance from it, and it's just good. Okay, now I did realize that you need to go a little earlier. Because it definitely drifts a little bit. It likes to spin around. Which I don't really think I can really do much with. Oh. No! No! Wait, no, stop. Okay, we're done. We're a goner. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna... Okay. 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 So I think with it being into the thing and the thing, it's just... Wait, no, I remember. It's because changed it into that, for it to be into a closer view too. So it's like super close, and like, to me this makes sense, but I know to you this does not make any sense. I think we're above 300. Yeah, we're definitely above 300. We're like at 500. Okay, we're going to drop now. Dun 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 dun. No. Okay, hold on. We're gonna return to base. We're gonna change you to 3 meters because now if it turns on, it already disconnected. Yeah, okay. But I thought it had a trigger below it though. Wait, why? Why are you like this? 2? That also did that. This is really annoying. Okay. If I had a NOR gate on it, that there was a NOR gate that went into it. So a NOR gate from the outside that went into it that then went to the altitude sensor thing. I think that's how we're gonna have to do it. Okay, I low-key might just have to pull the thing out though. This is like way too difficult to do. Okay, we're just gonna take the nose. We're gonna shift it straight up. Okay, that should be a lot easier to deal with. Okay, that's a good spot to do it. Then, so we just need a NOR gate that goes like that. Then that we also need to have an AND gate right there. So this, instead of going to there, goes into that AND gate, which also has this NOR gate that goes into it. That this AND gate then goes into that AND gate, which has that go into that. And then we need this NOR gate to go into this NOR gate. Perfect. I think that should be good. Get unconnected parts. Gotta shift this down. I think we might have hit 3 hours. Not quite. Okay. So it should censor, but it shouldn't. No, it's definitely going off. But why? What if I had this go like slower? So it has maybe like more time too. Okay, hold on. No, look, it like instantly goes off. Okay, we're gonna keep that like that. Oh wait, it's just the gimbal that's going off. I'm a goofy goober. Yeah. It's just the gimbal going off. It's not detaching. Okay, so it's fine. I think. We're about to find out. So I also need something else to go into if I really want to fix it. Oh no, it definitely detached. There's no way it didn't. I just saw sparks flying from it. I don't know, we're about to find out. Wait, no, it didn't. It's stuck. That didn't work. Uh-oh, oopsies. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so this is definitely a lot more finicky than I was expecting. But it's okay. We just need to go in like that. Something just went Sonic. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Where'd it go? Oh, it broke off, and now it's falling. This low-key might be easier on the danger zone, not gonna lie. Or on a different map. Just quick, drop it! Where'd it go? Okay, I think it works. I think. We're just gonna have to come back to this tomorrow, I think. Because it's like getting late, not gonna lie. Okay, so I want to at least get one success, so like that would be nice. I think we might have the one. No. Yes. 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 No. Why did it go down so fast? It shouldn't have been going down that fast. We tested this. The thruster was good. One thruster was fine. We didn't need any more. Why? You know, it'd be crazy though, is if I tried to like upload this without like editing it. Like, it would probably take ages, like actual days, to do it. You know, this is like the last thing that I thought was gonna take the longest, like out of everything that I've ever made. Like, I genuinely did not think this would take the longest. But the thing is though, is it just like, it gets caught. And that's the thing that's really been killing it, is it's the thing, it keeps getting caught. The pair of shoes. For the pair of shoes, I should say. Like, there it goes. But then it's just gonna like crash, isn't it? It's definitely going, I feel like, because it definitely would be going off. Oh yeah, it's going down fast. Why is it going down that fast? If it doesn't land up right, I'm gonna be so mad. No, I hooked up the thingy to the wrong thingy. Whee! it's kind of cool. Okay, I think I like have to end it here. Like I said, we'll come back to this, but I'm like done with this. Like, I really want to get a good one, but I really want also end the recording. But I also want to do a good thing. It's just so hard to like land it on the thing, or like land in a good spot though. I'm gonna try to land on like this thing though, this flatter island, the one that I keep taking off from. And so we're gonna go like right about here, I think. I think I know what it needs to do. It needs to wait a little bit longer though. I think that's the thing. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. I think that's what I might do, is I might just have it wait longer. Or what if I had the back of my thing, like, extend out? Like, because it's on pistons. So maybe if I have the, if I have it hooked up into the pistons, it should extend and detach it and open the thing. So it should work, I think. It might work, I don't know. Okay, there it goes. That might hit the thing. It's gonna hit the thing, isn't it? Slow down my descent. Slow down my descent. Nope. Okay, that did not work. It's kind of funny though, I accidentally hooked up the chute and the thing together. I've been recording for so long, my mouth is starting to get dry. Like, not even joking. Please don't get caught. That was a good one. Don't you dare. I just want to get one more good drop. Or just one more drop, and then I'll be done. One more drop. One more drop. One more drop. And then I'll come back to it in the morning. So if I seem like very slow and like I'm not talking very much, it's probably because I'm just woke up. And I think I'll also do some final touches on it, like maybe paint it. Probably not. I'm not gonna paint this thing. Or I might eventually, but I'm not going to. What? What? Okay, that does not count as a drop. Like, when I mean by one more good drop, I mean like it actually falls out of the thing and like actually does something. But I think if we have my back, like if we have the tails thing back, like extend out, then it should be good. I think. I don't know. I think it won't get caught as much. Yeah, we're gonna end it now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm tired of this. I have to edit this thing down. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye.